with Hollywood Studios in sight. It is that time again, folks. Hello everyone and welcome to Andy's Playground. I'm your host as always, Andy, and today we're going to be filming episode 3 of What's New at Hollywood Studios. Now if the mic sounds a little bit different, that's because my microphone recently broke today. As you guys might have seen in my last video yesterday, my microphone broke. The little base of it fell off, so we're gonna have to make do. There have been some new recent changes here at Hollywood Studios that I'm very excited to show you guys today. Hopefully we'll be able to do some side-by-side comparisons. If not, we're just gonna do some basic things. Also, again, I apologize for the audio. I promise it'll be better the next time around.
And members of the Academy.
So just ignore this speaker here, but if you guys can see, this actually gives us a good view of what's going on over there in that little pathway. I'm trying to see if you guys can see anything, but all I'm seeing over there are just a bunch of cranes. Still a lot of backstage area, so they might just be building some stuff backstage. Probably not too much over there,
the doors automatic.
And since we pretty much have seen everything else we can see on the outside, it's time to go on into the inside. Welcome again to Hollywood Studios for you guys. Again, there hasn't really been much changes on the streets here. However, there is one change coming to all of Disney that I'll show that's right in here. So one of the big changes coming to all Disney parks is these awesome fuel rod portable chargers. They used to be free, just insert them right there and then just pop them up right there, but now, in a couple days, they'll be $3 to swap them, which almost instantly for me loses all the value of it, just because it's basically $3 to get a single charge. It's so much better for your money just to go buy a regular portable charger now instead of having one of those portable ones that you can just swap anymore. Interesting move by the fuel rod company. I know that Disney has added the extra $2 on there, but still, the fact that you're now charging for it, it's kind of an interesting choice, but that's their choice as a company. Again, most of the Christmas decorations that I'm seeing out here for the holiday festival season are just these stars here. I haven't really seen too much over here. It's reminded me of anything else. But I'll just keep on the lookout. I'll keep coming back here just to check on everything. Again, these signs are still up. We'll have to check the one over by Mickey and Minnie because I know there has been some change over there. One of the biggest changes that's happened recently is the fact that we now no longer have the same old retro sign for Disney's Hollywood Studios right above the archway into the animation courtyard. Look at that. They either covered it up or they just took it down and then covered it up. But it looks like there's just a little bit of a tarp-like thing up there. I'm just not sure what kind of material that is up there. Let me see if I can get it better. There, a little bit better. There we go. But that, my friends, is gone. So they're going to replace it with the new logo, and the new logo looks really cool. Let's see if it's on the other side too. No, I don't think there is anything on this side anyway. I don't remember there being anything on that side, but that's just crazy. So the old sign is gone. Let me just see if I can get a side-by-side view or side-by-side comparison of that, because it's going to be an interesting thing to see that. Speaking of interesting things, let's go check out Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway really quick. At first glance, there's not much difference here. However, I am trying to remember from my own footage, those little dark gray boards behind these boards, are those new? I can't quite tell. But again, not much is different here. Still looking on the sign, still looking for that. These spots are getting a little bit darker. The 6 little sections here where they had those little spots I pointed out before, they're starting to get a little bit darker, so I wonder if they're just trying to blend those into the wall. They're not going to use those spots at all. I wonder if they were formerly used for the Great Movie Ride or something else in the past, but either way, not much here going on here at Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Let's make our way on towards the back part of Hollywood Studios. One thing I wanted to say here really quick while we are in the shade here is I do know that there are changes to merchandise and things that pop up like that. However, I'm not as much into the merchandise world as some other people are. So, that being said, if you guys know of some merchandise that you want me to check out, possibly see if what the prices are or anything like that, or see what's new or see what's going on, please let me know, and also please let me know where I can go to find some of that new stuff, because I'm more than willing to go look for it. I just don't go actively seeking for it, if that makes sense. Again, let's get back to it. Going over here at Walt Disney Presents, again, Maleficent is still in there. However, I do know that they will be getting removed at the end of next week or sometime next week and being replaced with a Frozen 2 preview, which I'm actually really excited to see what they are going to have in there for it as well. So next week will be different over here. So they will have a new Frozen 2 preview next week. We'll have to check that out. Just a quick glance at some of the wait times for today. Again, it's around the same time that I typically film. Looked like Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run was over at a 35-minute wait right now, which is not bad at all. Even Slinky's under a 60-minute wait, which is really not bad at all. So, kind of again, a little bit of a slower day here. Tomorrow is Halloween, and so that might be part of it. Most of the people are probably here checking out some of the things in the other parks, maybe not so much in Hollywood Studios. And also, Rise of the Resistance is opening up in about a month, so I bet most people are probably waiting for that. So it'll be kind of exciting. Speaking of exciting, let's check over here. You see a little bit of construction, a little bit of trailers back there, not too much. Again, there's our familiar cranes over there. So again, not too much over in that area. So not too much difference. So I only know this just because I rode this a couple days ago. But one thing that's kind of new over here in Toy Story Land is that Toy Story Midway Mania is using its queue now. You're no longer having to go backstage over here or around in the exit, which is super, super nice. So it's nice that they're finally able to use the queue to see all the cool stuff that's in the queue, because it's really, really fascinating on the inside. You don't have time to go check it out today, but I definitely recommend you guys do. If you're just gonna ride Midway Mania, go check it out. So I actually forgot to include this footage from the last update, but I went over here to check over at where they're going to place Rise of the Resistance, and again, there's not been really any change whatsoever to over here. However, there was a different shot that I got to see from Mickey Views, which I'm going to go check out over here. Honestly, I'm really, really excited for this ride. I think it's going to be a blast. I think it's going to be really, really cool. But check this out. This is something I saw from him. If you look through the trees over here, that almost looks like an X-Wing engine over here, because I can check out the other one. So I think I remember them showing that Poe's X-Wing is supposed to be over here, which also means that the carrier is over here. A lot of new little things that I've been able to see over here. This is going to be a very, 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 very exciting area, and I really can't wait for it to open. It's going to be a blast. I think this ride's going to be probably one of the best in the park. I'm not going to jinx it. I just can't wait to see it, and I can't wait to ride it. Once again, it is time for us to greet our favorite little area over here on Grand Avenue, where they're putting in these whatever they're going to be. Again, the construction crews have been going up. They've been looking on the molding and stuff like that. But again, not much change here, except they've doubled down on the duct tape. There now it has some kind of black, looks like kind of gaff tape over on the sign itself. So that's different. I wonder honestly when it's going to be finished. Looks like they have some more planters back there. So it looks like they're getting ready to do something different over there. Also, it looks like the landscaping is being smoothed over, which is always good to see. It means that they're probably getting closer and closer. So it looks like it's now dirt. It's not just this ugly mud. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a closer look over here. Yeah, you guys can see through there. It looks like it's some kind of sand. Looks like they're doing some basic molding. They finished up with all the piping. So now they're probably just going to do some repaving, probably going to do some re-landscaping, but that is definitely going to be the new curb right there. That is always good to see. Now let's check out some of the progress that they made with the Mickey signage over here with Mickey and Minnie's. It looks like it's still there. Looks like it's still under construction. However, it looks like they have recently done some new repaving over there. So it looks like that's about done. Looks like they might be getting finished with that pretty soon. So looking forward to it. More updates here from the siding. Again, it looks about the same as it did last time I was here. One of the newer things I kind of noticed is this little blue canvas covering up this signage right here, which is different. We saw the one covering up the game port over there, which is still closed, no difference there. But this thing, I don't know if I've noticed this too much, but looks like they're still working on that. Also, yes, they're still working in construction. I've heard construction noises on the other side of that. Again, no ETA on when that's supposed to be finished, but I definitely think they're doing stuff to the theater, not just the inside, not just creating a new film, not just creating a new exterior as well. So it's going to be very interesting. Well guys, thank you so much for joining me on this little adventure to Hollywood Studios, just to see what all is new. There's going to be a lot more new stuff next week when all the Christmas decorations are going up, so I'm really excited to see all of that. But until next time, I'll see you real soon.